What is up, YouTube's gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench. Repeat the paint along, hobby along series that you put on in the background or just listen to for no apparent reason. I'm trying to balance my light on my bench very unsuccessfully, I have to say. Do bear with me. Excuse this unprofessional approach. Alright, there. I've been doing all sorts of things with setup today, see. So this is the hobby along series, right? And the last one I didn't have this intro, but I've got it this time, so sorry, you'll have to bear with me. Glasses on head, really not professional, but I've got some models, got some stuff I want to get done, at least. Cup of tea and some juice. So I suggest you do the same, get yourself sorted out and all your stuff ready. Let's get cracking. Right, so this is my test subject for ultramarines. Now I am thinking that I need to do a few passes with this, you know. Trying to work out, see, I've done the McCrag Blue stage on the Ultramarine there, so I don't even know what I've done with my McCrag Blue. It's around here somewhere, I'm sure. If not, I've put it away, but hey, whatever. I've got paints all over the shop, but I'm on for the next stage of blue, I suppose. I'm thinking, is it going to be Adolfgard Blue or Calgar Blue? I think it's going to be Adolfgard Blue. I think Teclis Blue is a little, yeah, that's a bit lighter again. Right, so it's going to be Adolfgard Blue, folks. Same stippling technique as before. Ooh, let's get some of this dry paint off. I don't think this is the official recipe. This is one I've used before on my ultramarines. I haven't painted ultramarines in a very long time, so I figure let's get going with some ultramarines. And I'm using a very small homemade stippling brush at the moment to do this, to you know, to get this done here. So Adolfgard Blue, which is what I'm using. Gonna sneeze. Oh, bless me. I've got a nice cup of tea raring to go here, so I do hope you'll bear with. You know, I'm absolutely ashamed of my bench state right now. It's so messy. It's so very messy. It really is. Yeah, this is going to be a template for the other ultramarines, I guess you would say. Yeah, we'll paint his gun separately. It was already on him. It was fixed. See, I don't even know if this is like Space Crusade or Advanced Space Crusade at this stage. So many years ago since I played Space Crusade. We're talking 30 plus years ago, I suppose you could say. There, now that's with some Adolfgard Blue into the mix. So I'm going to put him to one side now. Oops, didn't just realise my microphone was falling over. I'm going to put him to one side now, just to dry a little. Whilst I then look at this model here. Thinking, what have I got here? I mean, this is like some sort of... I got him in a set of spares or what have you. I don't know, he's like some sort of lizard creature thing. See if I've got a base for him that might be suitable. I don't know. That has yet to be decided. So it's going to be a small base. Could it go on one of those? I think he could, you know. Yeah, I think he could. Now, I do have some super glue. In the form of Gorilla Glue, super glue gel. I mean, I like Gorilla Glue. It doesn't clog as much as some. But then I've had some cheaper ones which have been pretty good also. So, you know, they've been pretty awesome too. Now, I am going to apply super glue to the ends of his feet. That's if it's not all dried up at this stage. Looks like it could be dried up, folks. Yeah, we've got dried up super glue here on our hands. So, that was a sealed bottle. And it's dried up. That's how bad that is. Easy come, easy go. Okay, not giving up yet though, not giving up. Okay, so I'll have to put him to one side. I don't have any super glue, but I will find something. Okay, well this turned out to be a very interesting experience, isn't it? One thing I do need is some skin tones for my commander here. My Blood Angels commander. For Space Crusade. Flesh tone. Okay. Gonna need some Bugman's Glow. Bugman's Glow. And I'm back with the program. Just shaking up some Bugman's Glow. Right. That will do for that one. Now, hopefully I can find a suitable brush. Now, there we go. Alright, so I've just put some water in with my Bugman's Glow. This is, of course, to thin the paint down. So this isn't a tutorial, folks, so don't get excited. So an old Games Workshop Artifice brush. This is the only one I ever bought. I thought it was too damned expensive for what it was. I mean, it's you've got to know how to treat these brushes. if you want them to last the course. Do you know what I mean? Right, so Bergman's Glow. There we go. Pretty stoked for that. Alright. Pretty stoked for that. Now, looking at my other captain, he's got some gold and whatnot on him. Let's have a sip of tea. Oh, this microphone keeps on falling over. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess my Necrons are pushing it over at the back or something, because that's mighty odd. Yeah, so what am I going to give my commander here? Well, he's got a bolt. I've got a bolt pistol here, like a power axe or something. He can use that. I mean, that would be fine. I don't know. I really don't. I've got to find some source material on their weapons to really know what I want to do. Now I've got one in storage that's completed. I've got two more with bolt pistols. I don't think I've got any to spare for I don't do bolt pistols. I've got some on the way. But yeah, that's not what they want. Okay. La 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 la. What's this weapon? I don't even know what it is. Okay. Well, I've got, yeah, I might work to give him this bolt pistol and power axe. I could give it to one of the regular Marines. I don't want to. I want the sun or whatever it is, auto cannon minigun thing. I want that to be a thing. I really do. I wouldn't mind him carrying that about, to be truthful. Yeah, if I'm honest, I think that would be better. So you got a hand there, which needs a little bit of tiny stippling, which we can do with a layer brush. It's not a very good layer brush, but just enough. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm okay with that. Sorry, a bit of a... I think I've worked out what's knocking over my microphone. I think it's my sleeve. This is the most unprepared on the bench I think I've ever done. But that's okay, that's okay. That's okay. Done his skin. Put some Cadian flesh tone on him in a minute. See, the other commander I did with power fist and a sword. Power sword, I guess you'd call it. You know. Still need some highlights on the sword, especially the handle, but yeah, that's okay. I think we're okay to go back to this ultramarine in the meantime. We'll look at the Calgar blue. So this is very quite quick paced, if you know what I mean. Now, a little tip for you all. Be careful when you're highlighting ultramarines. You don't go too light. Otherwise, if you're looking for a grim dark effect like I am, be careful not to go too light because you can make them look a bit, I don't know, cartoony, too perfect. Do you know what I mean? There. There we go. Calgar blue. As far as I want to go at the moment, I think Texas would be the wrong direction. So we'll keep it to Calgar. I'll see if I got crack blue. Should have somewhere. There we go, my crack blue. What are we looking here? Right, go for weapon bronze. I'll do rough iron. Weapon bronze. Right, gold here. Yellow. For yellow, you want Covenant Sunset. There we go. Right, I've got some paints out. I'm going to be using for this. Now, okay, we're going to come back to our commander. So I'm using War Paints Rough Iron. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There we go, rough iron. Oops, put that there. Craig blue, I already had my Craig blue out. Well, I'll be sorry. Yeah, you hear me talking sometimes. It's like, is he talking to himself? Yeah, I suppose I am in a way. Yeah, I kind of am. Artifice Solaire. Right. Now, with the time, I used to thin down all my metallics with like thinners and things like that because I thought, well, it's metallics. I don't know why. But now I only ever thin them down with water. So I don't want to. I want them thin. I want to thin the pigment and the what do you call it? The words on the tip of my tongue. The kind of what the word that's the thickness for the paint. Can't think of the name of it for viscosity. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Yes, I'm trying to keep the viscosity of the paint true to the original that comes out of the pot. So this, yes, it thins down the pigment as well, which is of course what you want to do when you thin paints down, but you do want to thin the viscosity mainly, otherwise you just lose the opacity of the paint, but you still keep the same thickness of the paint, so you can still obscure detail. I mean, physically obscure it. It gets shallower and shallower and shallower. All the grooves get shallower because the if you're using a medium, that medium is the same as the paint medium. It just keeps it at that thickness, which is not what you want. Anyway, I know what I'm talking about. But I use water rather than thinners because one, it's cheaper. Two, thinners, I mean, yes, they evaporate, but not like water does. Water dust, it evaporates, just leaving the pigment. And that is ultimately what you want, guys. That is ultimately what you want. Right, there. Looking badass. I like it. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to give him this rough iron on the edge of his pauldron here. Give up, I'm still in shot. Wow. Come a time when I'm going to record all my on the beaches in the future. Will be recorded, I'm going to try recording them directly onto my Mac. Or at least that's the plan. So I don't have to upload them to my Mac. It's already done, and blah de blah de blah. That's definitely a Saturday night fixture. So what should I call this episode then? I mean, I can't keep calling it Blood Angels because I've been on them for ages, and I will be for some time to come. Can't even call it Saturday Night Not Live either, because They are a playlist unto their own right. Well, I'll tell you what I watched today, this evening. Iron Man 3. I haven't seen it in years, and do you know what? I could barely remember the movie. So much of it I didn't remember. It's like, wow. Alright, so I'm just putting in a couple of small details on his power fist. Yeah, I think I'll do the hilt of his power sword in this colour as well, because I think it looks super cool. I realise I'm flitting between the two different commanders here at this stage. That's the beauty of having two on your team here. This is also the beauty of eBay. So you can pick anything up that you want. I'll tell you guys, because you are my confidants, as Jay would say, with his painting guys. I'm going to be picking up Space Hulk, first edition and second edition, at some point. Obviously, I've got third edition. So I'm going to get first edition. I'm going to get the expansions too. And I'm going to get the expansions for Space Crusade. Now, I haven't said that anywhere else. Not the Space Crusade ones. But I will. I shall get them. Oh, I like that. Yes, I do like that. God, there's some hard to get to areas. Hard to get to areas, I said. Hard to get to areas here. Whoa. No, that's looking better already. I like that. Yes, I do. I do like that. Alright. So, I've got a microphone on the way. Okay, that's I've made no secret of that. Right. Yeah, I've got a microphone on the way. That's gonna, I would say complete my setup. It's not going to complete it, but it's going to be the last major piece of it. I'm going to be getting another light soon as well. Well, when I order it. I haven't actually ordered it yet, but I will be. A ring light, probably just a small, because space is a priority to me. And there we go. Yeah, so that's good. Right. Now these guys are drying. I suppose I should do some hair on him, shouldn't I? I've done that guy with brown hair. I should do... Where's my black? There it is, my favourite black. Scale 75 black. And this is really a black for professional painters. I say that because it is so matte, this black. I love it. It dries so matte, it's brilliant. Right. Pop that there. I was hoping to do a bit more of my Gene Stealer tutorial, but my old iPhone that I used to film it on ran out of charge. It runs out of charge so quickly these days. What? Oh, that's a airbrush. Oh, I need the artificer there. Where are you? Artificer airbrush coming up. What was I saying? Can't remember. So, Christmas then. So one more payday till Christmas now. How scary is that? So I don't know about you guys, but with how it goes in your lives. Now, I've recently lost my mother. I miss her deeply. But she was kind of the linchpin for our family, holding the family members together. Now we're all kind of, well, I think we're all going to go pretty much our separate ways. So we won't be keeping in touch, which means we won't be buying as many Christmas presents. Whilst that is going to ease the stress somewhat. I'm also aware that it's, it can have a strange effect on people when they're used to certain things. Now, as he's a commander, I'm going to paint the rims of his right pauldron black as well. Yeah, so it's going to ease the stress somewhat, but it will make for a different kind of, I don't know, there'll be a different routine now, because I'm still going to get my sister Christmas gift and all that sort of thing, and but like certain aunties and uncles and that, I probably won't even get a card from them this year. I mean, that's what happens. People die. Especially like older matriarchs and patriarchs in families, they kind of hold the families together in a pivotal way. And then when they go, families tend to not stay in touch so much. I mean, that's fine. I mean, like, my brother's always going to be my brothers, and but I'm a lot closer to my sister than I am anyone else of my siblings. So she's thinking of getting a dog. She lost her dog recently, just after my mum's funeral, which was awful for her. Right. Never been great at doing straight lines like that. But nevertheless, this guy, I'm going to keep his shoulder pulled like that. Just because I want to. Yeah, just because I want to. Don't know if I've got any. What I want is right and flesh shade. Don't have any. Great shame. No, don't seem to have any Reichland flesh shade. I am, however, going to go get some. How about that? Right, some shade washes. Go there. Black can go down here. Yeah, right clean flesh shade. Here we are. Aha! My phone is charged, or charging, which means I'll be able to do some of my tutorials soon. Hey! Now that's a result. Right, then flesh shade. Reichland flesh shade. Straight from the pot. There, brush. I'm just using Citadel brushes at the moment. For this. Oh, sorry about the heavy breathing. I've done a marathon. I can also use Reichland flesh shade on the gold, not the gold, or the rough iron parts that I've painted. There we are. And on the other commander, need to put some on his rough iron. There we go. And that can go there. There, Reichland flesh shade. A very handy shade wash, if I do say so myself. Well, I've got a few paints that I need to pack away here. So just bear with me. Lasers. Brown. No, that's the picture. And that varnish. That varnish. Oh, lead belcher. I better keep that because you never know, right? Right. Finishing up. Tea in a sec. Still haven't thought of a name for this episode, you know. So I don't know, guys. Oh, I let my tea go cold. Cold tea on a Saturday night. Not good. That's what I'm going to call this episode. Cold tea on a Saturday night. Not very awe-inspiring. Not very clickbaity. I know, but it is what it is. Ew, that's horrible. That's the only problem with it. Right. Really need to let these two dry off somewhere. Let's go back to my ultramarine. Okay, so I think lead belcher, which I had in my hands just a second ago. Stop it. Right, check that one up. Okay. Lead belcher. Right, I think we'll use just a small airbrush on this one. So what I'm going to do is paint the whole thing lead belcher, so that the majority of it has got that metallic feel to it. And then I'll pick out different bits as I see fit. Right. This was awkward, this one, because I couldn't remove the gun. Not very well, not without definitely breaking. I couldn't say I could definitely do it without breaking the model, so I didn't want to do that. Stuck fast. So this, for for right or wrong, this is the weapon this Marina's got. Right, well, put a little bit in his respirator. Yeah, it's not bad. How many minutes have I been going? 45. Well, ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. It's really hard at the moment, not just to grab time with these paint along videos, but to know exactly what I do. I can't plan anything because I'm in such a middle of such a big, huge project. See, and it's huge. This. I mean, I could pack it away midpoint. I don't really want to do that. So, it's my hobby. It's my life. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep going. Oh, I did. Well, you'll know because you'll have seen it by now. Halloween P&Q, which was good. I've had a couple more questions since then, so I can at least do another P&Q post Halloween. So I'll probably make that the Christmas one, because that'll probably be the last one this year, because lack of questions. Then I will have used up all my questions. And yeah, what do you do? I don't know. I was gonna, for the longest time I was thinking, I'll go back and re-answer questions that I might have changed my mind on, but I don't know. I'd have to find what videos, what questions. I don't know what's being asked on what. It'd just be luck of the draw. So I can't really do that. Yeah, so we watched Iron Man 3 today. I was going to watch some more Battlestar Galactica, but watched so much of it yesterday. It's okay to have a break. There. Remember, this is an experiment, so keeping that one to one side. I'm going to just use one of my trusty holder things here, because easier. Again, I'm going to paint the majority of this in lead belcher. Because, I'll be honest, I'm not sure. I want to see another playthrough of Space Crusade. I was watching one back along, and they remember the rules, or they've gone through the rules again. I'll have to go through the rules again, because, I ain't going to remember them. So they've done all that, and I can see how they use the cards and in relation to the weapons. Alright, there we go. I think that was pretty good. Salt cannon, whatever it is, that can now dry. Okay, got this big bad boy for the Dreadnought to do. So I'm going to be painting the barrels of this gun here. I want to do some colour discoloration on the barrels from where the heat exchangers heated up the metal and made it it discolours it, doesn't it? It goes like purpley bluish. I want to recreate that on barrels. I might have a tutorial on it myself somewhere, actually. I think I might have done one years ago, many years ago. Either way. Yeah. I think I'll do this bottom bit rough iron, but I'm painting it lead belcher for now. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. Anything else to add? I don't think so. Not there. Where is my paper towel? I'll blow it. There it is. Ugh. It's quite a new one, so I thought, well, I want to chuck it, yeah. Right. And the time is 52 minutes, and I'm going to end it here. And the reason is because I don't think I'm going to do too much more tonight on that. So I'll end it there, that's fine. Oh, I finished that horrible tea. So Saturday night, cold tea on a Saturday night. Fancy that. Back to the juice now. Which is lovely cold, I have to say. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Sorry about the all over the placeness of this video. You know what they're like. You know me by now. But we do get stuff done, right? But thank you for watching. Do let me know what you're working on. Always a pleasure to read what you're working on. I know some of you working on like World War II stuff, World War One stuff. I know someone back when I was working on some Marvel Crisis Protocol. Do you know, that's it? That is a game I wished I'd gotten into when it came out, or you know, soon after it came out. But I feel that if I was to get into it now, it would either cease production or it'd be a brand spanking new rules or something. So, too reluctant to get into that, anything like that. Now, I did start many years ago with the Batman and the Marvel Heroes game. Was it by Night Models or Night Games? I can't remember now. It was a long time ago. They were brilliant, and then they just pulled the plug. So I lost heart in all that then. So shame, but there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. That costs nothing. And I'll be sure to see you on another video. Do watch this space. Things are going to be hopefully changing for the better in the near future. But thanks for watching. I'll see you on another video, and bye for now, folks. Bye bye.